Hi Chris, how are you? So you're up next. So let's take a look at your website. What I can see here is very nice. It looks very clean, but I know that you are interested in applying for a job at Facebook as a product designer. Now, the link that you sent me is actually expired, but there are other links here to product designer jobs. So I'm going to click on this one. I've gone onto LinkedIn. I can see here that this is a very popular job. All right, so I can imagine that Facebook is what I would call an A-list company, which means that everyone wants to work there. So how do you get noticed in a crowd like that? Basically what you do is you go and find out who you're connected to on LinkedIn, who works at Facebook. So I'm just going to click on Facebook here. This will take me to the Facebook page on LinkedIn. I'm going to follow Facebook. I want you to do the same thing too. I also want you to have a look down here, and I want you to see who you're actually connected to. Okay, so what you're looking for is first degree connections, second degree connections, and third degree connections, but mostly Facebook first degree connections. And I want you to start reaching out to people who work there. Really take them for coffee, find out what it's like to work there. I want you to find your way in there somehow, because never has who you know been more important. So I want you to also look at the careers website. I want you to find out a bit more about student and graduate opportunities. I also want you to look at really basically connecting with somebody who works there. So I know Andy. Andy's actually a product designer at Facebook. Okay, so I could introduce you to Andy. But if I introduce you to Andy, it means everything that you send over to him has to be 100% ready for this role. And the reason for that is if I recommend you to Andy and Andy sends your application straight to HR, if you get hired, Andy will probably get a commission for your role. So it's very important. If you get hired, it's very important that you actually meet and know somebody within the company who can forward your application to HR. That's your golden ticket into Facebook. So it's very important that you start to get to know people there, find out what it's like to work there. You can also have a look, if you type in Facebook, you can see people who work there now. You can also see people who used to work at Facebook. This is also a great way into Facebook. And the reason for that is these people, they used to work there. So they'll know a lot of people there. They'll be able to give you some inside intelligence. They'll also might be able to share with you a bit more information about what it's like to work there than actual employees who work there now. So I could introduce you to some of these people. Okay. All right, but before I do that, we need to have a look at how to align your website, portfolio case studies, and CV and cover letter. As we know, it's a 5-part process. So if you're going for a product designer job, I want it to say that on your website when I first arrive here. So Chris Dream is a product designer, okay? Client-side developer, that's secondary. London, Berlin, I don't know. It's probably better to be location agnostic at this point, because if you want to work for Facebook in London and they see you're in Berlin, they might just not bother. So I would hide all that, and I would just go 100% focused on getting your butt into Facebook. Right, let's have a look. What else? You're sitting with your back to me. It's quite cool, but I'd rather see some of your work there, or maybe some, if your animation. You've got some really cute stuff in here, so I would definitely feature some of that on the homepage. Let me go back. So really, this is nice. This is the nice way of Facebook getting to know you. But let's see what Facebook will want to see. Okay. Product designer. Let's go back to that job. Right. So responsibilities, requirements. Okay, so excellent communication skills, front-end programming, you can do that. Okay, product strategy. They want to see that you've developed products in the past. They want to see that you've got examples of interaction design. Also, application visual design. Again, all the kinds of things that it looks like you've got. So how can you convince them that you're the right person for the job? One, you're going to produce 3 case studies, and those case studies are going to look something like this. I'm going to show you a quick example. This is an outline that I produced earlier. So basically, if you go back to my Slack channel, Ask Louise, what you'll see is a link there, which is to posting on the 24th of November, and it's to my 24-hour replay and free gift. So if you click on that, I've created an outline here of a free Greyhound $2 million case study framework. You can get immediate access to that. Also, what you can do, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek to it now. Doesn't seem to be there. It seems to have disappeared. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is what we want. Right. What I've done is I've produced the exact outline and star framework that you need to build 3 powerful case studies from the work that I've just seen on your website. And it needs to be 100% tailored to what Facebook's requirements are. And I also want you to document the results in this case study. It's really important. So there's a very specific framework here, and I want you to follow it. You can use this as an outline for your case studies. It includes the STAR framework, gives you the exact tips for doing it, and I also give you the exact case study which you can follow the outline of. All right, this is very important. So if you want to get these done quickly, these case studies in a similar format to this, which is just a PDF download of a presentation kit, you can go to canva.com, and they have this already set up, and you can literally just drag and drop your information into it. It might take you a few hours to do, but use this framework and come back to me with 3 powerful case studies based on this framework, and I tell you, you'll be 50% of the way there. So this is your challenge for this week, is to get those case studies under your belt and design, because I know you can do it. And I want you to come back to me with 3 of them. And then we're going to have a look at ways you can reach out to staff at Facebook. All right. Thanks, Chris. Talk to you soon.